Hi, I'm Ronnie from the BeadSmith, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Magical Crimp forming plier. The Magical Crimp forming plier will transform a 2mm tubular crimp into a round bead. Today I want to show you some of the differences between the Magical Crimp forming plier and the conventional crimping plier that's been on the market for many years. So today what I want to show you here is a little example of the differences between our two crimping pliers. What I have in front of us here today is a representation of the end of a bracelet or necklace. I've taken my flex wire and I've looped it through my toggle ring as well as my crimp bead. What I'm going to do now is show you how to finish this crimp. I'm going to take my crimp, I'm going to insert it in the second notch on our crimping plier. I'm going to compress down, which will essentially create two channels on our crimp. I'm then going to rotate it 90 degrees and insert it in the first notch on our plier and squeeze down. That's the whole process. For aesthetics, you would then just take your cutter and cut your flex wire, and that's what our finished product looks like. So now I want to illustrate how we're using the Magical Crimper. Again, what I've done here is I've looped my flex wire through my toggle as well as my crimp. You want to make sure to insert your crimp in the center of the notch. And you're going to squeeze down. You can see we have 4 corners on our crimp. I'm now going to rotate my crimp bead 90 degrees from my starting point and squeeze down a second time. What you want to do now is rotate until you feel like you're no longer getting resistance from the crimp. And basically what we're doing is we're compressing the bead and transforming the shape, as well as getting a nice tight crimp on our wire. So as many of you know, the BeadSmith is always on the cutting edge of developing new products for the market. What we've recently done is developed 2x2mm tubular base metal crimps that will work with the Magical Crimper. They're available in 4 colors and obviously 1 size. I'm going to center it in the notch of my plier, compress down, get my 4 corners, rotate 90 degrees, and compress down again. And now I'm just going to continue rotating until I no longer get any resistance from my tube, and then I know that I'm done forming my crimp. You can see that we transformed our gunmetal 2x2 tubular crimp into a round bead. And for the last time, I can take my cutter, confidently come up close, cut, and there you go. Another important thing you need to know about the Magical Crimper is that it comes in 2 models. The green handled model is designed for .018 flex right, and the purple handled Magical Crimper is designed for .020 flex right. If you don't use the right flex right with the right handle, you're going to end up chewing up your flex wire. The Magical Crimper and other BeadSmith beads, tools, and supplies can be found at your favorite bead store.